This video will show you how to add an automatic list of figures and an automatic list of tables to your ETD document. To do this, you will first need to assign a caption to all the figures and tables in your document. To assign a caption, first, place your cursor where you would like the caption to be, and then from the References tab, click on the button for Insert Caption. In the pop-up window, you'll be able to modify the caption text, and then under the Options section for Label, select whether you are adding the caption for a figure or a table. In this case, I am adding the caption for a figure, so I'm going to select Figure, and then click OK. You will see that duplicate text gets added to the caption of the figure or table, so go ahead and remove any unnecessary text. And then you want to change the formatting of the caption to make sure that it matches the ETD formatting requirements. So select the text. And as a reminder, the font should be Times New Roman. The font size for captions of figures and tables should be no smaller than size 8, but no larger than size 12. And the color of the caption should be black. You may also want to remove the italics that gets automatically added to the caption. Then, after you have set this caption text, go ahead and select the caption again, and then from the Home tab, under the Styles section, click on the down arrow to show all the style options, and you will see that the box for caption is highlighted. Please right-click this caption option, and then select the option to update caption to match selection. Once you do this, you will have automatically set the formatting for all captions that get added to your document to match the formatting of this text, which would be in line with the ETD formatting requirements. So now you're going to want to repeat this process of adding captions to all the figures and tables throughout your document. So in this case, for example, I'm going to add a caption for this table. So from the References tab, again, I will click the button to Insert Caption. And then this time, because I am adding the caption for a table, under the Options section for Label, I'm going to select the option for Table, and then click OK. And you can see that the automatic caption that gets added matches the ETD formatting requirements for the font. But there's duplicate text that gets added, so I'm going to remove the additional text. Once all the captions have been set, go to the place where you would like the list of figures or the list of tables to appear, and then from the References tab, click on the button for Insert Table of Figures. In the pop-up window, select whether you want to display the captions for figures or tables, by selecting in the caption label setting whether you're displaying figures or tables. In this example, I am going to display a list of figures, so I'm going to select Figure here. Then you will see that the list of figures or the list of tables will be displaying text in a certain format, but we want to make sure that the text formatting matches the ETD formatting requirements. So to do this, click on the button for Modify, and then again, click Modify, and then set the formatting of the text to match the ETD requirements. So in this case, we want the font to be set to Times New Roman, size 12, and because this is a list of figures or a list of tables, we want there to be double spacing in between each of the lines. And we do not want additional space to be added between lines. So we're going to click the button to remove additional space between lines. Then click OK, click OK again, and then you will see that the formatting of the list of tables or list of figures will get updated. Click OK once more, and now your list of figures or list of tables will be added to the document. As you can see here, some of the descriptive text that comes within the caption also gets added to the list of figures or list of tables. So if you do not want this text to be displayed here, go ahead and remove it. If text has been added to your document and the page numbers have changed, you can automatically update these page numbers by selecting anywhere on the list of figures or list of tables. And then from the Preferences tab, click on the button for Update Table. In the pop-up window, select the option to update page numbers only, and then click OK. And you will see that the page numbers have been automatically updated. If you have added new figures or new tables to the document and you have set the captions for those figures or tables, you can also automatically update the list of figures or list of tables to include those new figures. To do this, again, select anywhere in the list of figures or list of tables, and then from the References tab, again, click the button for Update Table, and then this time, select the option to update entire table. Click OK. And you will see that the new figures or new tables that you have added to the document have been added. When you select the option to update the entire table, the formatting of the table gets reset, so any descriptive text that you might have removed will once again reappear. Again, if you need to remove this text, please go ahead and do so. And that is how you add an automatic list of figures or list of tables to your ETD document. Thank you very much for watching, and good luck with your ETD submission.